Hello everyone, Big 8 here. Last episode, we found not one, but two villages. And in this video, I hope to get around to pillaging them both. So, here's the first one. And we're just going to swim our way over real quick. And we'll see what delicious loot they have inside. Oh, oh yeah, I always forget there's actually not anything inside that barrel in the fisherman's shack. Pumpkins, do we have pumpkins? I think we picked up some at some point. Oh, cat. String. String will be so helpful. Why can't I hit it? There we go. Yes. Now I can make bundles, which means that a lot of the loot I can find that's like one or two items that would ordinarily clutter my inventory in a serious way. Now I can bundle them all up, and it's great. Also, wild animals, food. Alright, let us continue with the pillaging. This house. Another fisherman house. Ooh, I see an armorer over there, so that's actually really good for us, because it means that there's probably some really good loot in that one. We have over here. Double beds. Chest. Not a whole lot, just bread and other loot. So let's actually craft that bundle now. And leather, string. We'll make two of them. That way I can put, see, the wool, more wool, some of the meats, and the iron for sure, berries, the sugar cane, and the apple. And that should be good for now for that bundle. Oh, is it getting nighttime for the villagers? Ooh, we need to sleep, because otherwise the zombies will spawn and absolutely destroy this village. And I don't want that. Good. You've saved the village by going to bed. We'll loot over this way now. A blast furnace is useful. We'll take that. Nope. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. This was the building that I looted before. So I guess the next step is just to go up. Ooh, this is also really good. Because we lack wheat seeds for Pop Farm. So this will greatly accelerate that process. Plus we get some beets. Very good. A brewing stand is fantastic. Now we can make potions. Just all around glorious. I think that was everything. So that's the first village taken care of. Now we're going to go pillage the second village. Which was over this way. There was a swamp biome that the village partially spawned in, and I'm actually very excited for that, because it means that even though villages ordinarily don't spawn in swamp biomes, because one started in a plains and went into the biome, that there might be swamp villagers in there, and that's pretty cool. I Yep, there's the swamp. Cool, a pretty flower forest as well. Very beautiful. We will take a moment to... What food do I want to eat next? The bread. And then we will travel by boat. By boat over that way. Yeah, I really do appreciate this terrain generation because we've got a flower forest and then some kind of hilly biome with a whole bunch of jagged features, and then the swamp goes up that biome because these are all swamp trees that generated that way. Oop. Oh, get some lily pads too. Let's put a couple more things into the bundle. The lily pad, the meat can go in, and okay, that's all the beets that can go in. We'll put that in there, that in there. Blast furnace, potatoes, the oak sapling, and yeah, that's good for now. Oop, another lily pad. And now, up we go. Now, there's even a whole bunch of hay bales, which will solve my food problems for a long time. And then look at this, there's actually swamp villagers. That is so cool. Stay still, I want to... Stay still, I want to, observe your outfit. With your, green, I guess, lily pad hat and purple shirt. Very, very cool. Also, the swamp flowers are some of my favorite flowers and colors in this game. I really, really like these flowers in particular. The blue orchids. Now, for this pillaging experience, we're going to start with the hay bales. Very good. More hay bales over here. And now... Ooh, another blast furnace. Excuse me, sir, I'm just going to steal your work block. Stone cutter is great for when we want to build. Apples and bread we will just take. I'll take the chest too. Huh, this is an interesting house. Fun. And... looks like the villagers already started working on that farm. It's not really worth it for me to uproot everything. I will take another brewing stand. I must, again, not have the inventory space for that. Which is why these bundles are so amazing, because I can just keep going without even thinking about it. Give me that brewing stand, and the brewing stand goes in a bundle. I forget if there's anything up top here, but even if there isn't, It's going to provide a layout of just what I'm looking at. Oh, and there's a witch hut over there. That structure in the distance, that's a witch hut, so I'm gonna have witches spawning over there. This is just all around fantastic. Okay. That's where the direction he came from. We can do these villagers a favor and connect the top of their village to the bottom. And make little path blocks. Very good. I'm actually gonna take this cauldron. Ooh, I don't need leather armor anymore. So that's not something that's useful. The cauldrons are nice, though. Cauldrons take a ton of iron to make, and if we can get away with not making more cauldrons than we need to, that's good. Nope, nothing there. Nothing there. Do I need a third brewing stand? I don't think so. Ooh, this is what the money. So we are going to take your grindstone, and then this will be enough lava for us to make our enchanting table, because I have 2 lava buckets at the actual home base. And then I need a third bucket. Oops. Bucket number 3. The dirt in the bundle, grindstone in the bundle, the cauldrons in the bundle, and again we just keep going. New bucket for the other lava source. Now I even have a spare one. And let's put the boat in that spot. Now, yes, obsidian, iron sword. We'll put the obsidian in, and then I think it might be worth it to take these things, even though they don't stack. So we're going to fully loot this chest. I still need to find more room for various things. Because I also want a sunflower. Sunflowers are great because you can make infinite yellow dye with them, because you can bone meal them and the new sunflower will pop out. Iron golem on the roof over there. Nothing in here. We will connect the areas again. Just make it easier for everyone to get up and down, not just me. And then path blocks. Nice. Looks like the sun is setting once more, so we will be sleeping in the bed. Save the village again. Get that bed out, and sleep through the night. Yay! Now, before I end the episode, there's just... Oops. That is interesting. Before I end the episode, I want to get the last couple houses, and then we'll call it a day. Only... is the last one? Another blast furnace. Nope, my inventory is almost full. Cannot put the horse armor in there. Blast furnace will also go in. And is that the last one, actually? Might be. I'm just going to check this house to make sure. Because I'm almost positive... Yes, I've been in here before. Alright. Well, That was a grand old time. Our inventory is now completely stuffed with pillage, and so our next order of business will be heading back home, and we'll probably sort our inventory out before making an enchanting table and getting enchantments. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the episode. Like if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great night.